Hello everyone and welcome to another vlog. This is the second video in my series where I am trying to write for every day in July, and I am really excited to get back to making videos about this and really excited to continue this challenge. I'm just going to give a quick recap and an update. For those of you who are just tuning in, I would recommend watching the first video first. It is where I introduce this challenge and my thoughts and how the first 11 days of it went. But if you would like to just start with this video, or if you are just needing a reminder of what I discussed in the first video, I decided to set a challenge for myself to write every day for a month because I have been struggling for the entirety of my time writing to form a writing habit. So I really want to form a hopefully daily habit of writing. If not daily, then at least every weekday. I want to be writing at least one word, or at least doing some form of brainstorming or editing or something. Currently, I am working on the zero draft of my adult fantasy novel, Dragons. I have a very confusing setup for this novel because I started with draft 1 last year. Now I'm writing a zero draft in order to completely replot this novel, and then after this I'm going to be moving on to draft 2. So it's a little weird and confusing, but that's how it's laid out. And I have plans for the future of what's going to happen with this project once I have finished my zero draft. I'm hoping to get it ready for traditionally publishing it, but for the time being I am just trying to write 10,000 words of a zero draft. And as of my last video, it definitely looks like this draft is going to be a lot more than 10,000 words. I am at the 8,000 word point, and just judging by the content of the book, it looks like it's going to be quite a bit longer than I initially anticipated. So I'm hoping to be able to figure out how long it's going to be and set a new goal, probably around when I hit the 10,000 word mark, so that I can see just how far I get with 10,000 words and how many more words I will need to complete this. That's where I'm at. During the first video, which covered 11 days, I wrote around 8,000 words. I'll put the number on the screen. I wrote quite a bit. There was 2 days in there where I wrote over 2,000 words back to back. I had a lot of motivation, and I'm hoping to find some more of those days. I'm hoping that I will get a lot of good writing done. I got, I believe, 32 chapters put into my manuscript. Some of them still need to be filled in. They're just there as placeholders, but I still have 32 chapters built in, and that is something that I'm really proud of. I feel like I got a lot of work done. I started this zero draft at the beginning of the challenge, and I feel like I'm pretty far into it now, so I'm really happy with where I'm at. My first video concluded on Thursday, July 11th, and today is Saturday, July 13th. Yesterday was July 12th, and I did write yesterday. I forgot my computer here. Right now, I am in my apartment. I'm going to be moving in here soon, but not quite yet. I am currently still living with my family, and I left my computer here and went back to my family's house for the night. So I was a little bit worried about how to do my writing, and I ended up pulling out my notebook for this novel, which is this really pretty butterfly notebook, and I just wrote for a little while. I put on just a couple of songs and decided that I was going to write until the end of the music, and I got nearly 2 pages, so not a whole lot. I'm not sure the word count because I need to put that into my actual manuscript. It's not going to be staying in the notebook. I do want it actually on a computer, so I do need to type that up, and then I'll be able to see the word count, and then I will be able to get into sprints and writing sessions for today. But I am really motivated, really excited to get into this challenge again, and I'm hoping that you will have fun joining me and seeing how this challenge goes, because the first part of this worked really well. I really enjoyed it. I'm having a good time, so I'm hoping that that will continue through this video. This is going to last until next Thursday, and then I will wrap up this week and continue a new video for the Thursday after that, and I'll have videos every week for July about this challenge. I'm really excited to get back into this, and I'm really excited to see where this week takes me. So I hope you will come along, grab a good drink, and get comfy, and see how much I can write this week. Really hoping I can finish up this zero draft soon, because I have exciting plans for how I'm going to continue and move forward with this project. So I'm going to go type this up, and I will be back in a little bit. Okay, so I just typed up the words that I wrote yesterday, and it totaled to 175 words, which brings up the total count for this manuscript to 8,433 words. That's just what I wrote yesterday. I also realized that I forgot to put in my stats into my Camp Nano for the last couple of days, so I'm going to go ahead and do that and then write in a little bit. I think I'm going to be writing at my family's house before I go to sleep, so I'm gonna get those things entered, get packing up here, and then write in a little while. Hello, it's another day. It's been a little bit since I filmed. I last filmed Saturday, but I didn't get to film me actually writing, so I never told you about my word count, and I also didn't film yesterday, which was Sunday. Today is Monday. On Saturday, I was having a lot of trouble writing. I was thinking a lot about my writing and just not feeling motivated to write, and also not feeling good about my writing, so I was definitely struggling on Saturday. I couldn't figure out what to write in my story. The point where I was at with both of the timelines in the novel, I didn't feel like taking up from either of those and starting, so I was having a rough time. But then I finally decided to jump ahead in the timeline of the book and write one of the ending scenes for one of the timelines, and that definitely helped. I got 587 words that day. I did end up getting a good amount. I thought that I did some good work. I was happy with what I got. Yesterday I kept up with the challenge, so I'm happy with that, but I wrote barely anything. I went to a concert yesterday. I just realized, like, as I was getting home, it was very late, I realized that I hadn't written yet because I had been out all day and just did not have the chance to write, and I was getting ready for bed and I was like, oh no, I need to write. So I sat down and got, I think, 73 words. So really not a lot. I wrote a couple of sentences and then I called it quits for the night. Better than nothing, and at least I kept up with the challenge, and I'm definitely ready to get back into spending more time writing today. I'm hoping to get a lot of good work done and get more done than I have in the past couple of days. Not that the 587 word day was bad. I want to be getting more done. Hopefully get closer to wrapping up this draft. The end feels far away. I'm just gonna get right to work. I don't think I have a whole lot to say right now. Yeah. Okay, so I just did a writing session. I think I might do one more, but for the time being, did my writing session. I got 918 words, which I am pretty happy with. I'm happy that I got this far. Something I'm even more happy with is that I have crossed into the 10,000 word mark. I'm both happy and a little bit like about that, because I hit my initial line that I thought that this book would stay under, and it is very much not going to be staying under that, and I really don't know how much longer this is going to be. I think I might up this to 20,000 words, change that goal in my manuscript and in my Camp NaNoWriMo profile. I'm very happy about it, but this is going to be a long book. I did manage to knock out 2 chapters, and I'm getting back into the groove with one of the timelines that I had kind of fallen out of being able to write. One of the timelines I could write very easily at first, and then I kind of hit a wall and I didn't really know where to go, and I have finally hit a breaking point, and I think I know where I'm going with this. I have what I think is a pretty good plan for how to go forward, so now both timelines have a good plan, and I think I know how to figure this out. So I think I'm gonna have another writing session in a little bit, but for now I'm gonna take a break and update the word count goals in Scrivener and NaNoWriMo, because this is gonna be a lot longer than I thought, unfortunately. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm gonna take a break. Hello again. It is Tuesday now. Yesterday, I know that I said I was maybe going to do another writing sprint, but I didn't end up doing one. I was just really tired afterwards, so just did the one and ended up with 900 some words. And I'm looking forward to writing today. I'm hoping I'll be able to get some good words in and get a lot of good work done. We will see how it goes today. Not a whole lot to update so far because I haven't gotten into writing yet. I think I might make some tea. I know it's the middle of summer, but it's not too warm in this apartment, so I'm hoping that I can manage to drink some tea, because I got this really cute little tea infuser. It looks like a little pool floaty, and I just think it's cute. It was on sale, and I had a rewards voucher, so I got it for free. So I'm like extra happy about it because it's silly looking and free. Yeah, that's about it for right now. It is Wednesday now, and barely wrote anything yesterday, even though I was kind of motivated when I was here. Once I went home, I kind of lost all of that motivation. I don't know what it is about this apartment, but a weird motivation hits me here. I have a much better time writing when I'm here. I only wrote 80 words yesterday, which was a little bit disappointing. Definitely wish I had been able to get more, and I'm worried about today because I am going home after I film this, so I'm a little worried that I'm not going to be able to get very many words, but hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to spend some time here and write more and have an actual writing session here so that I can get more words for the last day of this vlog, because I am hoping to have at least a semi-successful vlog, and so far I feel like it really hasn't been. I've just been struggling with motivation, struggling with my confidence in the story, not having the best time in general. I think that it's kind of something that hits me around the middle of every project that I work on. I'm doing pretty good around the first chunk of writing, and then once I hit the middle portion of the work, then I really lose a lot of my confidence with it, and I'm not able to do as good of work on the project. I'm definitely experiencing this with dragons currently. I've also had that happen with the first draft of Dragons when I wrote it the first time. Both drafts of Project Mutiny have been like this. Project Mutiny is my other adult fantasy novel, and I am currently working on draft 2 of it, behind the scenes, on and off. It's on the back burner, but it's kind of my side project. Draft 1 of Project Mutiny was my first completed draft, and I had that problem with that one, and I'm having that problem now as I'm working on draft 2 of it. I don't know what it is. I'm just struggling to both enjoy working on my project and struggling to see the value that I saw in it when I started working on it. It tends to be around the middle. I get some kind of slump around the middle of my stories, and I don't like them very much, and I don't like working on them, and I don't know why that is. I hope that I can figure that out and figure out how to fix that, because I don't want to be facing that issue for every book that I write, because it really slows down my progress and makes it really, really difficult to continue and to finish. Hopefully I can figure out that problem, because it's definitely a big one. That is what I've been noticing with Dragons. For some reason, I don't think that I noticed that with June, which was the project that I initially thought was going to be my debut project, and now I think I'm going to publish under a different pen name. I don't think I had this problem with June, so I don't really know what it was about June that helped me to avoid that problem. I didn't feel that very much with June, at least as far as I can remember. I wrote that last year around this time. So I don't know. I really want to fix this problem, but I have no idea how to approach it or how to work on it or anything. So if you have any kind of advice, or if you've faced this problem yourself, I would love to hear about it in the comments, because I am definitely struggling with this and I want to work on it and fix it, and I'm hoping to get some good words in today. I'm really gonna try my best. I'm really hoping I could get something in, but we will see. I'm gonna go home after this and try my best to get some good words in, and hopefully I will get better words in tomorrow. Better words than this whole week has been tomorrow, and that will be the end of this vlog. So let's get to writing. Hello everyone, it is Thursday, it's the last day of this vlog, and I'm actually going to go ahead and wrap up this vlog here. I didn't write yesterday. All of this time of keeping up my challenge, and I just forgot to write yesterday, and I'm really disappointed in myself. I think that's made worse by the fact that I'm having a bad day today. I'm gonna do my best to write tonight, but I'm gonna focus on refilling my creative well and writing if I can, but not forcing myself to do so, and hopefully I'll be able to write something that's enjoyable. And I think my video next week is going to very heavily focus on refilling my creative well, because I am having that mid-draft slump. Not burnt out, but having kind of a mini burnout. I'm sorry to end this on such a rough note. I don't have it in me to keep going with this video. I really just want to wrap it up and move on to my next video and just leave this behind me, because it has been a rough week and I just want to be through with this. So yeah, hopefully next week will be a lighter video. I know there was definitely a tone shift between my first video about this challenge and this video. If you are interested in my videos, I would love for you to stick around. I make lots of writing videos, the occasional book video. I'm going to be having, I believe, 2 more videos for this series coming out. Next vlog will be going up the following Friday, and then I think there's one last vlog for this series that will go up on the last Friday in July, and then, or maybe it's the first Friday in August. I'm not entirely sure. I should have 2 more of these videos going up after this one, so if you're interested in seeing those writing vlogs, feel free to stick around. I also have a backlog of other writing videos, writing vlogs, discussion videos, book-related videos. My last video was the first video in this series, and the video before that was a wrap-up of all of the books that I read in May and June. And I plan on having a reading challenge coming out soon in mid-August. I will have another writing challenge going up also in August. I have to figure that out. So lots going on. If you'd like to stick around, I would really appreciate if you did. Either way, whether you're interested in my videos or not, I hope that you have a very good day. If you're also a writer, I hope that your writing is going better than my writing has been going. Wish me luck down below. If you have any advice, I would love to hear it. If you have any similar experiences, I would love to hear it. That's all I have to say for now. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.